Are you putting your effort into what truly must be done, or are you striving towards things that are ultimately unnecessary? This is a question a Japanese Zen monk posed to those caught in our busy, technology-driven world. A question for you today. Our world thrums with a restless energy. Devices hum with constant demands, blurring the lines between work and rest, action and stillness. We rush through our days, minds ablaze, seeking control, chasing an elusive sense of enough. But in this relentless pursuit, we risk losing something precious, ourselves. Yet, there exists a path less traveled, an ancient way of being that offers a counterpoint to the ceaseless clamor. It invites us not to fight the storm, but to find an unwavering center within it. Welcome to Mindful Path. Today, we'll explore how the ancient wisdom of Zen can offer us a haven within our relentlessly busy, technology-driven world. If you find value in this exploration, a like or subscription would be deeply appreciated. Number 1. The expectation of constant availability. The relentless hum of our modern world, a buzz of notifications, a constant stream of demands. We teeter on the precipice of responsiveness, imprisoned by the expectation of being ever present, always available. We are told that this is the path to success, to control. Yet, within this frenetic chase, we lose something essential. The lines blur, work intrudes on rest, the mind knows no true pause. This is not the path to mastery, but to exhaustion. The roots of this struggle lie deep within us. Is it truly the tasks themselves that bind us? Or is it the thirst for a validation that always eludes us? Is it the illusion of control, the belief that if we never look away, all will flow as we wish? Or is it a simple forgetting that clear boundaries between striving and surrendering are the truest form of self-care? We must turn inward and question, what drives this ceaseless vigilance? What fears simmer beneath the surface? The path is not about fighting these anxieties, but about observation, seeing the desire to control for what it is, a ripple on the water, not the water itself. Let us loosen our grip on the illusion of constant readiness. Notice where true freedom may lie in choosing when to be available, rather than being eternally at the mercy of demands. A boundary drawn is not a rejection, but a safeguarding of that which makes us truly capable. In this act, we care for ourselves, and thus care better for the world around us. Where in your life can you set clear limits on availability? Number 2. FOMO, the illusion of another's perfect life. They offer us glimpses, a fleeting moment of laughter, an exotic journey, a triumph held aloft for all to admire. These curated fragments whisper promises of a life more vibrant, more fulfilling than our own. And from that whisper, a familiar unease begins to stir, a sense of missing out, a fear that the world races past while we lag behind. We chase these fleeting mirages of perfection, fueling a hunger that can never be satisfied. Yet, what is it we chase? Do we truly believe perfection is their constant state? Zen teaches us that all things are fleeting: joy and sorrow, triumph and failure. Even if we grasp those perfect moments, they would slip through our fingers like water. The true danger lies in comparisons. We hold our own lives, with all their unfiltered messiness and doubt, against carefully crafted illusions. This path leads only to despair. Our path is different. It lies in turning inward, not outward. Stillness and reflection offer a richness no online feed can provide, an appreciation of the imperfect beauty of this one life we undeniably possess. Within each of us lies the potential for contentment, untainted by comparison. Mindfulness allows us to see the fear that lurks behind the endless scrolling, to choose acknowledgement over being consumed. With gentle intention, we can choose where to focus, not with envy, but with compassion both for ourselves and the unseen struggles of others. We can find gratitude for the blessings here and now, those that can blossom if only we cease comparing them to what may never be. What brings you moments of true contentment? Number 3. Perfectionism and the need for control, illusions that bind us. A simple workshop, unfinished wooden pieces and neatly arranged tools suggest a space of deliberate practice, not rigid control. Within us resides a relentless voice. It demands flawlessness, expects us to command every outcome. It offers the mirage of worthiness only in exchange for the unattainable. This inner tyrant saps our joy and fuels a constant, simmering unease. Yet, what do we truly fight when we fight for perfection? Zen teaches us that the very nature of existence is change. To grasp for control is to grapple with wind and shadows. We battle not the task before us, but the relentless flow of life itself. Our striving stems from a misunderstanding. It is often our fragile ego that demands perfection as proof of our worth. But true worth does not rest on any outcome. Mindfulness allows us to see this, to understand that flaws and missteps cannot diminish our inherent being. In this battle for perfection, we exhaust ourselves. Zen offers another path, a letting go, not out of defeat, but out of wisdom. Sometimes, within the acceptance of imperfection, we find the space to act with greater skill and heart than rigid control ever allowed. The practice begins with deliberate choice. Can we let good enough be just that? Can we offer ourselves even a moment of kinder self-talk, seeing mistakes not as indictments, but as steps on the path? Notice the body itself. Where does perfectionism live? And not in the stomach, a tightness in the chest. Observe this without judgment, but with curiosity. In that observation, the grip of this demanding voice begins to loosen. Remember the question: are you putting your effort into what truly must be done, or are you striving towards things that are ultimately unnecessary? This question may sting a little, and it should. It's time to turn the lens inward. I will introduce additional tips in the next video. Now I let you go. Take a breath. Have the courage to step away from your phone. See you in the next video.